Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/ClicksCollective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again, my name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
What's up, everybody? I just realized that looking at the behind on yours and behind in mine, it's like we're at a Home Depot.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing when I sat down tonight.
Stuff. I'm like, oh my god,
dude! You have no idea how much time I've spent at Home Depot the past 2 weeks.
Everything. That's good.
I was finishing the inside of our shed to turn into a she shed for my wife, so everything was down to studs. And then I did the flooring, I put in insulation, I did the sheetrock, and then I installed solar panels up there, so she has power out there off the grid. It's pretty nice.
There you go.
Probably charge like $1,500 a month rent. No bathroom.
Dude, probably, right? Yeah. They can just go to the alley and shit over there like they do here. Did I tell you? There is a, oh my God. I want to, okay, I'm going to see. This is like NS, not safe for work picture. Oh my God. Let me just show you something. I don't know if it'll show on here, but I'm going to show you it. Let's see if you can see this. Can you see that?
Looks like some brown stuff.
So there was a courier just downstairs that he was in a white van pulled up, and I was like, oh, is this guy dropping? Is there a mail dropping off? So I was like, okay, I'll just wait until he knocks on the thing, and then just did it. And then I was like, okay, well, what the hell's going on? So I took a peek outside, and this guy's pants are down.
Oh my God!
Okay, and his he has the paper towels, and he's like wiping his ass, like he's standing up, right? So he's wiping his ass, right? Okay, it gets worse. Okay, just imagine the picture. Okay, this guy's probably like 350 to 400 pounds.
Oh, it's a big boy.
And so I was wondering, I was like, because I just cut the tail end of it with him, like, and then. Oh my God, it was so disgusting that I had to look away. But I was like, I should have like taken a picture of like the van and him, because I got to report that. You can't fucking do that.
Oh my, dude, you're right. That's horrible.
On the fucking property. So I sent that to the landlord. But dude, this guy's like 350, 400 pounds.
Oh my God.
You know what? Just for data gap purposes, I kind of wanted to know how these morbidly obese fucks wipe their ass. Right, because like you can't, dude. He's so fat that you can't reach like this. So, but he managed to do it. I don't even know he got it all, because like they're so fat that like, dude, I don't know. You're gonna need like a shower head and just like a hose to. There's no way. Dude.
A bidet.
Gonna itchy butt the whole night. Dude.
Oh, dude.
It was so disgusting. I felt like I had to share with everyone else because I don't want to be the only one to feel my pain.
So I needed that laugh. Thank you so much, dude. That was awesome.
I sold it to Alyssa. Like, hey, Alyssa, tell your uncle to use a toilet. She's like, okay, that's gross. Dude, it was just like paper. Just, oh my God.
It's funny because it did not happen to me.
Bro, I was like, look, there's a Carl's Jr.
I was going to say.
Logo, Jack in the Box, Starbucks, all across the street.
Within a quarter mile.
Yes. Not even like you can walk there in like a minute to any one of these 2 minutes at most.
Well, apparently he didn't have a minute.
Dude, but he has a fucking van. He could have just ran up there, right? But I'm like, okay, I get it. Maybe that thing was coming out, but I was like, dude.
Looks like you had the shits, dude. That was like bush.
Okay, the alley weighs all the way down. And he just had to stop in front of mine instead of like any one of these other openings. It was in front of mine.
Gonna ruin
it. That was the worst.
He's gonna ruin his van or work truck if he didn't stop.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, dude. Oh, it was like I couldn't believe it. I kind of wish I would have recorded it, and that thing would have gone viral because you could like
dude.
literally see somebody.
And then him just getting so mad that you're recording him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to see me. And you know what's funny? Like,
so
I'll be like, "Why are you mad, motherfucker? You're not supposed to be shitting on the fucking side of the road there." Oh, dude, it was oh man, and it's just like right outside. So luckily, today was trash day, so the trash guy cleaned it up. So I like why I was like, dude, if this guy was like, I'm just gonna go pick up trash at the places. Little did he know, he's also gonna have to clean shit off the road.
Oh my
Like
God.
literal shit off the road. Oh my God. But you can still see because it's still like brown, like all the brown stains are still. It was just like
so
stupid.
gross.
Dude, what a great way to start the podcast, right? Oh my God, it was so bad, so bad.
Well, if that ain't
I
shit
just couldn't
talk, I don't know
believe
what
it.
is, guys.
I know, dude. I couldn't. But yeah, I kind of want to know. Damn it, how these morbidly obese people are able to do this. You know, like
so
dude,
I used to work with a student that was big guy. He had issues, and they gave him a stick.
See,
they gave him a stick to help wipe. In all seriousness,
that like,
just to answer your,
what do you mean? It's like
it was like a stick, and then it grabbed the wipe, so it was like,
oh my God,
and then it helped him reach. It helped him reach back there,
dude.
It just to answer your question.
How, dude? If I ever get to that point, just fucking kill me. If I get to that point where I can't do that, just kill me. Like for real. That's no way to fucking live.
Fuck, $1 million baby, this shit.
This guy, dude. This guy is so like, oh man, it was bad. Like it just like ruined my day because I was like, really? I look over and it's just like his back to me and he's like hands down and I'm like, oh no, and I turned away after I saw the first hand go through and I was like, okay, that's it.
See, that's why you need like a BB gun or like a pellet gun.
Oh, just fucking start shooting. Hey!
Oh my God. Dude, if you had if you had the little pepper balls and shot him,
oh my God, dude. Yeah, so I know this is supposed to be Heroclix. Sorry guys, just fast forward this. Oh my God. Okay, anyway. Okay, that's enough. I just had to tell you that.
That's enough shit talk for today.
I know that made your day, but it ruined my day and it ruined everyone else's day that fucking saw that. And
needed a good laugh. I needed a good laugh.
Okay.
All righty, friends. It has been a while since we've all been on here, so let's catch up. Topic number 1 is going to be my event that we had in Newark back on June 4th, so a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to get into it. Boom.
So this was the second stop. First one, we had 19 players. This one, you had 17, correct?
Yes.
So comparable numbers. I believe that the Bakersfield is going to get more, but now that I know that some of the guys up north aren't going, it might not. But I think we will still because it's going to be pulling from all over.
Yeah, it's a little more centralized.
Sack guys are going, right? And that's at least 4.
Yeah,
because there's 3 of them plus Jonah, which means Jonathan's going to go. So it's probably all 5 of them, right?
Yeah, 4 for sure. At least 5. Or
that's
maybe
good because that's gonna be big numbers for us. That's good. Okay. All right. So the first place is surprise, Thanos, and it's Jose.
Yeah, big congrats to Jose.
He's won. Yeah, he's won one of our last big events. With Six, right?
Secret Six. It was Secret Six.
Wait, did he win or was it Austin? Fuck, I forget. Dude.
No, it was
him.
Secret Six, and I think Austin got second.
Yes, okay.
Because it was after the one that I won with animals.
Yeah. So this is already Jose's second like big win with good turnout. You know, high level play, and he's doing it with his own little concoction. Thanos with Parallax, Captain Marvel, Split Lip, Millennium Puzzle, Arc Arms, Electroblast. And obviously sideline. So he's we've seen entities on Thanos before. This is the first one that we've seen actually win, right?
Yeah, because top 4 made it at your event, Thanos with the Parallax. So
why why are they putting why parallax on him?
So it alternates with the invincible. It gives him psych pen. He gets pulse wave down the dial, and then he also can choose impervious if he wants to reduce the penetrating damage.
Well, okay, I guess I should have probably set it up a little bit better.
No,
But okay, the answer, they can use pen blast. That's number one, because when he attacks, he's only doing 3 damage. They could multiple bolt pen blast. Number 2, he can up his damage to 4. That's the other thing, because he can't up anything else. So his damage goes to 4, and then in the mid dial it goes to 5. I think if it's still a 5, but either way, it's a pen blast for 4 damage, and then with split lip it's 5, right? Because enhancement.
Yeah.
And then he's using the Arc Arms to give him 3 bolts, and then the Electro Blast gives him an additional bolt, additional damage, additional range. So now he's doing 6 damage with split lip, pen blast, 4 bolts.
11 range.
11 range.
Sees through everything.
That's pretty gross, right? And then obviously the Millennium Puzzle, if they hit him, he's gonna give him feedback damage. But the other thing too with the arms, it's hard to get him off the top click because he'll be a 20 defense, right?
Yeah, the +2.
Yeah,
the 2 perplexes he can use.
Yeah, that's tough because it's already hard enough to just hit him, right? And then if you get him, cool, I got him down to the lower defense. But with the soul gem from his trait, he can heal back up to the top click. He'll be a 20 again. You got to keep constantly hitting 20s while he's whittling down your team, which means he stays the same, but your team's going down. So at some point, you just won't be able to like kill him anymore, attack him anymore. So this is I like this version because it's showcasing split lip.
Always a fan favorite.
I know a lot of people, like I was saying, this is a copycat league. You're just going to copy what works in Modern. And then also, whatever people played the week before, at some bronze event, they're just going to copy it. For the most part, a lot of people are playing like Modern teams, just kind of porting it over. Thanos theoretically is, but it functions way different because that's split lip with all the relics. And,
he's way beefier.
Yeah, split lip is a super underrated character. He's only 20 points, and he can give +1 to the rolls, and it's a free action to pick up the relics. And you just don't see it very often. The people who are really going to be playing this are going to be like the old school guys. Like Jose and Anthony are the old school guys. Alyssa, people who've been playing for a while. The newer players just aren't going to see this because maybe they don't know anything about back then, or just don't care. Or maybe just don't have it.
Yeah, because he came in one of the scenario packs, right?
Yeah, Fear Itself. So I think the more the events we have and the more we see split lip teams, people can start tinkering with split lip type teams. Because he is armor and Asgardian.
Both are getting more keywords or more figures with every set.
So Asgardian is huge right now because we just had a bunch of Asgardians from Disney Plus and War of the Realms. And so split lip should be able to be on a theme team. And
everything Asgardian is with Spider-Man family, right?
Yeah, you can as well because if you have Mary Jane.
Yep.
So and then we have the second place here.
Alyssa McNeil playing her patented mystical team. Double black hearts, a doctor from the Flash set, Felix Faust, Tri-Sentinel, Witch, and Wendigo, along with that 0 ring and sideline friends.
Correct you.
Did I say something wrong?
Her team.
You're very right. It's Patrick's
I always tell us if someone plays my team, I don't ever want to hear some say it's their team. I know it's not you. You don't. I'm just correcting you. I'm not indicting you. Yeah. But people know if you want my help on teams, all I ask is you mention that it's my team whenever someone asks you. If you say it's your team once, that's it. I don't give you teams anymore.
Dang.
Look,
but it's fair.
People in Magic charge for this. Like in other games, they charge for people to build them decks and to make stuff like this. I don't. So it's free. It's just like a courtesy thing. So, but yeah, this is the team that I play. I played a version of this in silver. It's basically the same figures, right?
And in bronze originally with Recruiter.
Yes, I had Recruiter Strange with Doctor, correct? Because we actually had a list with that. It's just with the rise of Thanos,
And
Doctor,
Jason's.
Doctor's just a better answer. It's not really that great, but hey, she got this far with it. It stops mind control, and if they ever do use mind control then on somebody, they take one unavoidable.
Yeah, it stops free mind control, and then if they do use it, it's a unavoidable.
Yeah. So the thing with this team, and it works really well against basically Jason's and Invisible Woman, is that between the Zero Ring and Tri Sentinel, you can just damage the Invisible Woman's and Jason Wingard's without having to worry about Jason Wingard, Jason of Sparta.
Yeah.
Without having to worry about them using their effects. So Invisible Woman just dies. That's why she beat Clay in the top 4 quite handily, because all they do is run, but all she's going to do is make a barrier next to them and try to shoot it.
Because he can stop Wolverine before he can get the Tri-Sentinel.
Because the Black Hearts kill Wolverine before they even get up there.
Yeah, and
they cannot TK and charge to reach they don't have full map reach with Wolverine.
No way.
Which means he has to stop somewhere. At that point, Blackheart shoots him, they kill them, and then now he has 4 turns to go after the Invisible Women's. So.
Yeah, and then the tempo's just in your favor at that point.
And then, of course, we have another
Thanos. Thanos, Ferengi Salvage Crew, Bishop Prime, Groot, Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
So Ferengi's a funny little trick. So one thing he was doing is Ferengi says if an adjacent friendly character hits with an attack, they unequip their equipment. So he was using that to melt objects and entities throughout the day. That was fun.
Yeah, that's really cool because it works with the mind control, right? So that's cool, and he gets to put an object on his side.
Yes. So
that's good.
And he's not playing objects. So if he wanted to equip something,
that's really
Thanos,
smart.
He can do that.
He's like, I'm gonna bank on you having an object, and I'm gonna try to pick it up.
I'm gonna take your power gem. I'm gonna take your alchemical fire.
And then Bishop Prime's pretty good for the anti-range.
For the mirror match.
Perplexer. Yeah, I mean this is like your I don't want to say basically like your typical. It has everything you need, right? It has perplex, it has retail, it has a couple of silver bullet things, just like Jose's. But Jose really went.
Bishop's got outlet, right?
Yeah, but like Jose's went really all in on the single Thanos just wrecking you.
Yeah,
this one has a little bit more disruption. But Kaufman is known for playing temples.
Yes,
so he's really good at them.
He's the temple guy.
Yeah, so I mean, 3rd place is pretty good because I remember he played God Emperor Doom at our event.
He actually said this is the highest he's ever placed at an event.
It's good. Oh, that's good. I mean, maybe he'll. Do you know if he's going to go to Bakersfield?
No, he's actually sick right now, so he's not going to be able to make it.
So giving people a shot. Okay, cool. Giving him a chance.
What a nice guy, right?
All you guys up north are giving people a chance down here, or up in Bakersfield. It's down for you, but up for us.
Yeah, we're trying to be kind. And speaking of Clay, he's playing same team, a little different.
Change, it's pretty good.
No sideline. Except for Galactus.
Doesn't want to give any points.
All right.
And I already know that one. That this is probably the out of them. This might be one of the. I think there's this one more that are like the most unique in terms of like. You don't really see him. He's the only one that plays Invisible.
Yeah.
Like we already know, we've seen Mystical Black. So like Jesse again, top 8. It's the same, right? It's a Black Heart, Sky Tyrant, Venom, Magneto, so blah blah blah. And then Richards 6th. It's the same. It's Liberia.
Pretty much the same thing. A little different than what he won with.
Yeah. And then Anthony's has a little bit different take on it, which I like. Number 1, he's playing Doppelganger.
Second, he's playing Mole Man.
Mole Man. Dude, that's awesome.
And not the Legacy Mole Man, my friends.
The Legacy one.
He's playing the original 47 odd numbered 47 point Mole Man.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Because it's 47, he can play the 3-point gas canister now.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, if you look at Doppelganger, if you look at this team, Doppelganger if you look at like other teams, Doppelganger would be Blackheart.
Yeah.
And Mole Man would be like Venom Magneto.
Yeah. That's
right? So
pretty
he
much
basically just changed it around
on point. Yeah.
Just because like those are like the points, right?
No, 100%. I was like we were talking about the night before. I was building something almost identical to his, except for I had what you said. I had Venom Magneto, and I think it was 2 Blackhearts.
Yeah, see, that's why it's like it's just that. So you take like a typical monster team that either has 2 Blackhearts or 2 Sky Tyrants, and then you just change it to Doppelganger and Mole Man for Venom Magneto and the other guy. So this is pretty cool. I think it's nice because he's playing an older piece, so that's good. That's why I like it. Anthony's always good at that, playing the older pieces, fighting them, and it works really well in this team. So I
monsters.
Like it.
And lastly,
and this one I think is cool because it's a real cosmic team, not the cheaty Latvarian way.
Yes,
these are literal all cosmic guys, and playing a fitting, which is cool. Captain Marvel.
Yes,
but he's playing Nova,
the uncommon one, right? I think it was that.
Yeah, I believe Nova is 60. I don't think he's 70.
Okay,
I think, but I have to double. But dude, the uncommon Nova has full move charge. I think full move running shot or something like that.
Yeah,
if he doesn't have any tokens.
Or
Pen Blast with Close Combat Expert, 6 clicks, Imperv. He's got the Guardian Team ability so that they can't perplex him down. Pretty solid team, man. He made it all the way. He made it to the top 8 with this. Gives the Arc Arms to Nova, so he has the full move charge flurry. Kind of the cosmic version of playing Sky Tyrant.
Hey.
Right? Because Sky Tyrant's like, it's the same. It's like, this is 70 points where Sky Tyrant's 60 if you give him the power gen. And they both move full move.
There you go.
That's so weird because you compare the two and you look at Sky Tyrant, he's like infinitely better. But he's less points than Nova. That's freaking nuts, dude. But he's got basically 2 attackers with a retaliator, and then the rest of them are support, right? Sapphire, Oz, and Molecule Man. That's cool.
Prob TK.
If we didn't see other things, I would have loved to given him the BBW award because this is a really cool team. Because it's like, yeah, it's a cosmic team, but like, look, it's
got Nova.
You know, like, first of all, it has Nova. Nobody plays Mr. Oz right now. Nobody plays Mangog.
No one's. I've never seen anyone play the Star Sapphire from the board game. Yeah,
I know, right? And the Ophidian. Who plays Ophidian? Not many people. So like, that's a lot of cool things that are on here. So I like this. I like this team.
Nice.
Who's leadership on his team? Is it Sapphire?
I think
because he has Reign of Terror.
It must be.
Oh no, Captain Marvel. Marvel has. So the metagame was very much similar to ours.
Yeah.
With I think there was the same the ones we didn't see here was interesting. We didn't see any Jason or Sparta teams.
They did not make top 8.
Yeah, they might top 8, but they were there. But that's what I mean. Like, and only one made it at the last one. But there were a lot more Jason of Sparta, Jason Wingard type teams
at the event before.
Like both, because like at least 2 people were playing Sparta at yours. But is it because like it seems really strong, right? The Jason's team. But what is it about it that's just like not getting them over? Is it user error or is it just not there?
People have been. I think if people are used to seeing it and have an answer for it now, like specifically the Blackheart team, the mystical one, super hard counter for it, right?
Yeah.
And then people are prepared for it, or they know how to spread out. It's not. They're not just. I'm just assuming they're learning how to play against it.
Yeah, and they are really soft, right? They're like they're only 5 clicks, no reducers. Like you can outwit them. Like they go down pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that's your event. So we have now 2 people.
I did want to go over the BBWs real fast. So Craig and Diego won the BBWs. Craig was playing an Asgardian theme team. the Legacy Beta Ray Bill with Ion and the Guardians of the Galaxy team ability. This is the Recruiter Thor with Pros Light, and then Gamora Prime with Guardians of the Galaxy ATA.
Pretty cool. Lightning. That's cool, so, man. I like that.
He called it Thor recruiting as Guardians of the Galaxy. So I was like, all right, on point.
Yeah, and that's good. I like that. And then Diego's, this one's a funny one because I like, is this even viable?
Yeah. And then
his Guardian theme again.
Yeah. So Thor and Loki, the Legacy, with Avengers Heroic Age ATA, Split Lip again, of course, fan favorite, Eye of Agamotto, Soul Gem, and Latveria Village.
See, remember I was saying how Split Lip's like it's like, oh, he can play on his Guardian theme. Boom, there he is.
I love it. I love it.
See, Diego's one of the old school guys, so he can see the value.
He knows.
Of trying it out. So that's cool, man. I hope we see more types of teams like this. More relics, different types of relics, different types of older pieces. I think we'll see some team building things here because there's also people from Bakersfield that are actually just from there, so they might have a different way of looking at teams.
Nice.
Or different perspectives. So speaking of Bakersfield, right?
Yep. All right. So topic 2, we're going to get into there is an event at Bakersfield this weekend. It is
not at the pizza parlor anymore.
No,
sorry,
it's
guys.
autos, video games, and more.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
I've been there. It's pretty cool. It's a nice it's actually next to a nice like restaurant, bar and grill. It's really that's cool because we could go there after.
Nice. So the event is on June 25th.
That's crazy. 10 a.m. and start time's 12 noon. That's so.
I think I've read somewhere. I think that's a mistake. I think it's supposed to be 11.
11. Okay.
I saw his post and it said 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a
typo.
That's cool.
Yeah, he has a lot of. He didn't update the pricing. For sure, it's gloss like the boosters and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he has. There's a bunch of like LEs and stuff he'll be throwing up here.
Okay, nice.
So 5th rate will be getting stuff. Don't worry about that. But what's cool about this is it's the first event where Disney Plus is legal for our series.
Yes, very excited for that. I was so excited. I've been team building with like stuff. Like I was super excited to go this weekend and I can't. But I'll
go to Fresno now.
I'll be at Fresno for sure
because it's closer for you too as well. So
yeah,
it's probably only like a 3-hour drive now.
It's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's good. Much better than 4.5
for sure. Because I was gonna do it all in one day too.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you gonna see? Let's discuss what the metagame's gonna look like. Because there's a lot of people have been testing a lot of stuff here. I think for us, we're gonna see it in a superhero showdown, but I think collector could be pretty busted. Not watcher, collector.
I think collector.
When we were testing it, it was so stupid, giving everybody +1/+1.
Dude,
it also means it's a +1/+1 for other guys that come in from outside the game, which is stupid.
Yeah,
because that means if you troublemaker somebody in, they're going to be a +1 attack, +1 damage. If you leadership to get somebody in like a card or whatever, that's a +1/+1. If you able to get a sentinel in because they hit you 3 times, he gets a +1/+1. If you get a scroll spy in, that's a +1/+1. All of that, it's so crazy because +1/+1 for your whole team. That makes, what that's crazy? It makes your shitty like 10 attack 2 damage guys that don't do anything. They're now 11-3.
Dude.
So gotta be, it's like, whoa, now they're actually real boys.
So 2 things to comment to that. For one, side note, Silver Age with IDs, that's stupid, right? Moving on.
Yeah, because that was collector's gonna God. Oh my god, Green Arrow's gonna be hitting for 5.
Stupid.
That's gonna be
we'll touch on the silver later with that. But back to the
Jesus Christ.
So going back to the bronze related stuff, thinking about the resources, like I played with resources, nothing gave +1/+1 across the board.
You know what?
You would burn a ring and give it to one figure.
Hold on. It was you just came in when we banned it.
Oh, the Book of Skulls?
The book.
Okay.
It gave everybody a +2 to everything. So it's like, let's get this out of here. But yes.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can't, it's hard enough to get just +1 damage on somebody, right? Because you're gonna have to because literally the only way you can do it's like enhancement or
power.
Empower. Those are basically the only ways. But to have a blanket effect with +1, Oh my god, dude, that +1 can be the difference from you one-shotting Sky Tyrant
Yeah.
and putting him on the last click where is on that power again and he kills you, and now he gets 2 resurrection tokens. Because that means your guy that does 3 damage, they can't kill him. Now it does 4, it kills him. Now they got to be worried about that.
Yeah.
And
you
that
just
makes
protect
it
him. Like,
yeah, you're like 10 attack guy goes to 11, 11 attack guy goes to 12, and collector still has perplex. They can go even higher. Oh man, I think there's so many applications for him. Obviously cosmic teams, Latveria teams, but dude, he could be on he could be on Shield and Avengers.
Yeah.
So let's like this was like the top layer. It's like cosmic Latveria. Let's go. But if you want to go deeper, dude, you could do this with Avengers and Shield. Oh god. So you know that the Shield has a ton.
Yeah.
Especially now that you have Captain Carter Prime to also make spies and soldiers Shield. He can like be on that crazy team forever, like nuts.
Dude, so yeah, I was just gonna say the soldier the boomerangs.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Makes boomerangs good.
They're now instead of their 10 attack, they're 11, and they're 4 base. Oh my god. So that's something to look out for. What else? That's the number one thing for me is collector. But I know there's a bunch.
Sakarian,
yeah.
Sakarian Iron Man. Of course, the witches.
Yeah, the 2. Yes, I think we're gonna see those for sure. Now with the Sakarian Iron Man, it's crazy because in bronze, it's so much easier for him to get 2 objects on one turn, whereas in modern, they have to give him the cloak, so he can sidestep, pick something up, and then move, pick something up, so he has 2. In bronze, it's like you don't even have to try. And not only that, but in modern, those are like all the objects you can do, right? Like you can't do anything else. But in bronze, you can play New York Harbor, and it's just a free action to make objects, or if you lose it, you just get extra objects. So you just got like 3 additional. So you're gonna have like 6 objects for him to pick up if you want. But if you win the map, you just go to next to those crates and just give somebody a free action.
You just have endless numbers of objects,
which means he's like only going to take 1 every time. Because the sidestep is very easy. You can either give him, if you play him with split, because they're both armor.
Yeah, give him
give him a sin.
Dude, I've been looking at the sins.
Dude, sidestep with like
ESD very underrated
or reflexes, good luck. Or you can give him an entity that has sidestep, like Ophidian or Brainiac. Which means he can bump his damage. What's cool about that is since his stats are so low, anything on the entity will bump his stats up no matter what.
Dude, that's awesome.
Just by default, right? Because he's a 10-17 too. Doesn't matter. It's all going to go up 1.
And he's got a long dial too.
Yeah, 7 clicks. And then because his problem in modern is he doesn't have reducers. But if in bronze, you give him imperv or invuln, oh my god.
Yeah,
it's even harder. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be. It's pretty good. Like I think if you give him Ion, he's gonna have invincible later on. And what's crazy Parallax about that is his damage is only 2, which means very rare chance that Ion is able to pump his damage. Ion never pumps damage, right?
I know.
He actually can pump damage now because his damage is 2. So I mean, God, I mean, he's. I think that's gonna be sick, man.
Seems like a match made in heaven, and defense too, because his defense is so low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything is gonna work out with that. So what else? So those are the 2, obviously, the 2 cases. Oh God, anything else?
The witches.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay,
Agatha,
the witches. Give else.
Scarlet, Vision, Prime. Everyone's. I think people are gonna go for the tent pole.
You think they're gonna try that? Do you think they're gonna risk? They're gonna risk. They're gonna risk an opposing Agatha.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's the problem with that. He's a close combat guy.
Yeah, so
he has to attack Agatha. Then he has nothing.
Yeah,
that's scary, dude.
It's hard.
I think you're right. I think someone will try it, but because I think Scarlet and Agatha are more popular now because it's just seems like they can try.
Well, Scarlet Witch is stupid expensive right now. Like she shot up.
But Agatha's like seems to be the easiest one because she can port, right?
Yeah.
But like Agent 13 is still a thing there. Black Widow is still a thing. So I think if I know a lot of people aren't really on it because it's old. That's why I've been trying to work on it. If you do a Black Widow, the chase, you like you saw when we played against Thanos. I played like that. Thanos has a hard time.
He can't do shit.
And then Vision's gonna have even a harder time. So I think that's something to look at. Anything else before I give my this on there?
The cape. I think you're gonna see people play the cape.
Book.
Well, I don't know. I feel the book's kind of expensive.
I don't think the Dark Hold because they can only pick one.
Yeah, and you have to pay 10 points for one power. Yeah,
no.
It's too expensive.
Anything else?
No. Go.
So I think there's gonna be a few. Captain Carter Prime.
Okay.
For the Shield teams and Soldier teams. I think that's something you can measure. And Spy. Because Blind Owl's a spy, Agent 13's a spy, Phantom X is a spy. So keep that in mind. Atomic is a spy, which means they're all Shield. So you can and all the soldiers like the boomerangs, they can all. I'm sure there's something you can concoct with that. Okay,
with Collector, right?
You can, yes, if you want to. You have to play Steve though. But yeah, if you do that, oh god, I don't know if that's actually the correct play because you need to play multiple boomerangs.
Yeah.
To make it work, but it doesn't work because Collector needs to be. You need to all be from different sets. So you can't have two boomerangs. However, the boomerang does fulfill the uncommon slot.
Yes.
That's fucking huge. Okay, now the A side to the Prime is very underrated. I think could be very, very good. I think no one's gonna try it, but you want to bring her up. I think she's stupidly good. So at our event,
high points, low points.
High. Or else she's not worth it. The guy got second place with it. He lost in the last round with this piece. It was a soldier team, but look at this. Giant Reach 6 Quake.
Who?
Like what?
Oh,
excuse
that's impressive.
Me? You're gonna charge in and you're gonna hit every. I saw him on an open map charge guys that were 12 squares apart, and he quaked all of them.
Dude, that's sexy.
He quaked Trisentinel, Agatha, Scarlet, and there was those three because Faust was behind a wall.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, she just literally just charged there and just quaked all of them. Like, oh my god! So imagine this: if you give her the enchanted ball and chain,
crowbar.
No.
Oh no, ball
and chain.
Okay.
It's Quake with printed damage.
Oh.
I think. Look at but because she just has Giant Reach 6. Yeah, look at ball and chain. There it is.
Adam, yeah. Oh,
printed damage
instead of 2. That's all. That's even more sexy. I'm liking this.
So if she charges in, this one I have to give this credit to Alyssa because she's the one who said, "Hey, does this work?" Was this
Alyssa?
Yeah, this was her. No, it wasn't. She didn't play this. But another guy did. But when she saw it, like she's like, "Hey, does it work with the ball and chain?" I said, "Yeah," because her Quake is just in addition to the Giant Reach. It's not Quake with Giant Reach 6. It's just Giant Reach 6 and Quake. So if you use the Quake, she just has Giant Reach. So can you imagine you're gonna Quake on an open map and you're doing 4 to the board?
Scotty's hammer with split lip. Let's go.
It's oh my god. Yeah, now you're doing exploit. Get out of here. This is game. And on top of that, she's a 19 defense, which also she gives herself +1 defense, right? Is it interesting?
Yeah.
That she gives herself +1 because non-adjacent friendly characters, which is her.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's a 20. So they got hit at 20. And then she has defend. So she's next to them and they're a 19.
Jeez. Yeah, because you don't pay the 5 points for her object.
You don't. You just don't. Which means she's only going to be 95 points or whatever. 75. I don't know how many points.
95.
But then the person you're defending is going to have either reflexes or EST, and you're going to have a 21.
Oh, I like it.
Like,
I
that's
like
really
it.
hard. That's what dude, his games, they couldn't kill anything. Like in the last round, it was the last turn, last action that he lost Gladiator because Gladiator was within 3 of Agatha.
Oh.
Or Scarlet Witch, sorry. And then Scarlet Witch just blasted and he died. So he won by that. He was winning, and then when Gladiator died, he won because of that. But he had a chance to knock back with Captain Carter. That attack ability is really good. See how it says
she gets to choose the direction?
Yes. So all she had to do when she hit Scarlet Witch was to knock Scarlet Witch 3 squares away. And then now she has to take the marker off.
That's
and
smart.
then now she has to power action, make the marker, which means she doesn't attack. But then because he didn't knock him back, she just shot him. Because like, oh, you're still within 3 because he chose not to knock her back.
Little micro decisions, friends.
So that was the thing. I was like, oh my God, yeah, that was it. So like on the low dial, right? She's like,
yeah.
Yep. So she's like, boom. So it was a 2 shot. It was a shot from Faust, a shot from her dead.
Dang.
But if they did that, he had to power action to put with the thing, which now means he doesn't have damage to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I think.
Oh, go ahead.
And I think I really like U.S. Agents. I know I've been talking about this guy, dude, U.S. Agent and John Walker, Captain America. But like, I think he could do some kind of
adjacent team with him.
Maybe, but like just retaliators, just around.
Okay.
Like where they die, or like pogs that die, and then he's there, and he just gets everything, and then he goes. Because he's only 50 points, it's not that much, and he can just stay in the back while all your guys die. That's something. He's also a soldier, which means he can. No, actually, he can't be with Captain Carter because she's also a Prime, but he could be Spider Family, whatever. And then I think, which is a very interesting one. Take a look at Tommy Maximoff.
Tommy,
look at this one. This really affects Bronze.
All right. When Tommy Maximoff hits with a close attack, hit characters immediately drop any held or unequips any equipment.
So you know that Thanos with the parallax gone.
Free. That's a free 25 points.
25 points, and now Thanos can't win.
Dude, that's scary. Yeah, dude, little hypersonic beast.
Yeah. So
Majestix,
an interesting thing with him is because they immediately drop, he can still use the rest of his movement to pick it up and run away. Right? Provided he gets the thing. So that's why I'm like, and look, he has shape change, super senses, mystics, stop. Dude, that's nothing to like. I mean, that's nothing to like scoff at all. I mean, this is really for 45 points. I think this guy could be good, man. Especially if people are playing bullshit like objects that you need to get rid of, and he just goes. And who cares if he gets hit? He has mystics, he has stop click, he has 2 rollouts, and he's 6 clicks. It's not like
he heals if he hits that shape change.
Yeah, so it's not like he's just he's gonna be hard to fight. They're gonna have to actually pump in some outwit, or you miss something, whatever. And if they do hit him, if you're up close, his reflexes. Now they got to deal with that. I think, obviously celebrity, Spider Family, he could definitely be on there. So this is something to look at, I think. And then I think lastly, Miss Minutes has a chance to do something, but I just don't know.
She could.
Right? Because the trick here is you want to give him a bunch of Leslie Evans.
Yeah.
And then you find a way to get Miss to see one of those things, and then you gain for each other character. So you gain the mission points and you win that way.
Yeah.
There are probably a few other ways to do it, but I just don't know if this is viable, because if you're not able to fit as many Leslie Evans on the other side of the starting area, you just might not be able to win in time for
like if they have their starting area full, right? Like you don't get to drop.
And so for something like for her to win, you need to win kind of quickly. So you need probably like 5, 6, or 7
Mm-hmm.
so that you can win within the first 3 or 4 turns. If any of that math goes lower than 3 or 4 turns, like now it takes 5 turns to do it because you weren't able to get enough.
You're playing a game of hope.
Yeah. Now you're dead because the team doesn't attack. It's just there for the combo. Yeah. But if you have 5 turns to get the combo instead of 3 or 4, you're just dead. Like all the guys are just going to die before it's over. So, but I think that's something that people can try. And then, yeah, that's basically it. One of the weirder ones to use, I think, is one more is M Mobius. I talked about Mobius.
Oh, with the phasing, right?
So you can combo him with Vision,
right? Flash,
like I was telling. But Vision works too, right? Because when Vision will actually get to attack 3 times, right? Because he gets to attack from Mobius and he gets the flurry from his own, so that's 3 attacks. So that's really good. And Flash gets to move and he gets a flurry. So there's a lot of these little things he could meet because he's still at the very least he's a good support piece because he has TK, leadership, and the police team ability.
Yeah,
or 30 points on top of that ability. So that is something that could be used because look, he's got future past. I mean, that's Doctor Doom. I'm Doctor. There's a Latveria, so
yeah, no, that might work.
Yeah. And then obviously I saw you put Agnes. Go ahead and bring him up.
Yeah, Agnes. I forgot about her for the mystical teams. Senior Scratchy.
She could be good. She's 45 points as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she fits right on that. That's
TK,
celebrity mystical pass. Yeah.
And then Senior Scratchy has enhancement, and then friendly adjacent characters with a mystical or celebrity keyword modify attack +1.
That's crazy because then she gets
like a witch.
You're getting just a straight up +1/+1 on all your guys. That's really good. Go back to Agnes real quick. Does she have prob?
No.
Okay. She has TK still.
Yeah.
So yeah. Getting you're essentially getting 2 perplexes, but for everyone. And you're getting TK.
That's all. Yeah.
With all that. Yeah, she's solid 45 points.
And yeah, it's basically like if you don't have to worry about Thanos, like it's an easy switch for Doctor, and then you have 2 enhancement, 2+1 attacks.
Oh my god, you
with Witch and Senior Scratchy.
And now there's a TKer on the team.
So each Blackheart runs out with 1, right?
God, dude. You know what the problem though is? It's still Thanos, man. Like that, it's really risky because you don't want to be like having your Blackheart hitting your Agnes's and taking Mystics and killing her.
That's very true.
That's like so scary, you know. But
well, we'll get into the watch list later. Maybe Thanos will change.
But I think those are the but that's that, right? Like those are the main things. I fully expect about 20 players.
Nice. This would be solid.
A group of people not going because I know the San Diego crew is going. A bunch of the LA guys are going. The guys from SAC are going, and then the Bakersfield and Fresno guys are going. So that should be enough to get 20. And the LA guys are going too.
Hella jelly. I wanted to play.
Next time, Fresno.
I know. All right, July 9th. July 9th. All right. So that concludes our metagame and what our Marvel specs are going to be. So I believe our next topic will be what topic?
July 9th.
So yesterday, there was an announcement in the Heroclix Podcast discussion group. Hello, fellow Heroclix players. We're proud to announce that Heroclix Canadian Nationals has made its return. We are working on some of the finer details. However, with the information we're able to provide at this time, players will be able to make the best decision for them when it comes to participating in this event. Players are encouraged to ask questions, and we'll be adding an FAQ at the bottom of the event page, yada, yada, yada. All right, so moving on. So mind you, this was announced on June 21st in the morning. So Canadian Nationals is July 9th through 10th.
That's like, oh my god, dude.
How many days is that there, Pat?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, and this is a national level event.
Mind you, they just said they don't have all the details.
Yeah, they don't have all the details. So
come on, guys, come on.
An event this level, you need, especially if you're like WizKids official, right? You cannot have something of this magnitude, which is a national or world's level, unless you have at minimum 3 months, because this is supposed to be worlds level. Like people who do worlds, like other games, when they announce worlds, they announce it almost a year in advance, so people can plan the whole year how they can get there or whatever. Like even Gen Con, when there's a big Gen Con event, you know where it is 8, 9, 10 months out.
See,
this one, 2 weeks, this might as well be a local event. This might as well be a local regional event.
That's not a lot of time. And like you said, like minimum 3 months. Like I would feel more comfortable with 6.
Yeah, I mean that's how
a year would be awesome. But you know,
but the thing is this.
I know who I'm working with here.
Because it's WizKids.
Yeah.
We have to give them that leeway of making it only 3 months. Yeah. Like when I used to run my 1K events, if I didn't get any kind of save the date announcement out within 90 days, I get worried.
Yeah.
And that's why our turnouts were really good when we did them. We would get almost 100 players because it was 90 to 120 days and people had enough time to plan. It was a whole weekend. So people had enough time to plan to go. And then I would say, this is where you should stay for the hotel. This is where you can eat. This is the schedule. Everything was planned out within already by the time you got there. This, I don't know, man. Like, I know that the apologists are saying this is better than nothing, but I'm of the thinking, just don't even have it at all, because this is almost like an insult to me. That you're like, doing something like this when like people can't go.
And like you said, you're pissing off both parties instead of just one.
Yeah, I mean, you either do it correctly or don't do it at all. I've always been in that. That's always been my mindset, just in life in general. If you're not going to do anything fully 100%, if you're going to half-ass it, don't do it at all. Yeah. Because you're just wasting your time, wasting everyone else's time, wasting your effort and whatnot. So let's say this is a very expensive kit to buy.
Oh, I'm sure it's...
Yeah, right? It must
be pretty
insane. And then also whatever the haul you're getting, whatever. Because there's only 2 weeks or so, let's say you only get like 50 players to show up. That's probably, or even 60, that's probably not going to be enough to pay for the haul, to the kit and the staff and everything. But if you got 200 players or 150 players, it's probably worth it, because then now you have all of those people there. But if it's only 50 or 60, of course, we don't know what it's going to be. I suspect it won't be more than 50 or 60, because this is so late in the game.
2 weeks? You're not going to get nobody. You're not going to get anyone traveling unless their daddy Warbucks.
And Canada isn't known to have like really hotbed of Heroclix. They have pockets of Heroclix everywhere, but not like a hotbed. So I think, like I said, it's going to basically be a glorified local event. Look, we were looking at the pricing. Go ahead and scroll it down. The pricing is good. Like we were talking about this awesome factory sets, a lot of stuff that you can't get right now. You know, there's the Phoenix Sentinel and the Harley Quinn Batcats, all this stuff, which is great, awesome. You know, the Comic Con is the week after that, so we'll be able to we'll get it for our stuff. But like this is gonna, like, this is the part that kind of like irritates me.
Yeah.
Is all of this good stuff that they have here, like the people that want to go and should go and all this stuff, they want to go, they can't get it just because of the logistics.
Yeah. It's not enough time to get plane flight, time off work.
Yeah. Like I really want to go, but like it's just so late in the game that way, you know, not especially coming from the West Coast, right? Like even if you're in Canada and you're like in Vancouver and you want to go, dude, that's so far. So it just sucks for the people that like, I would have gone if I just had more time, that they won't be able to get access to these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe I think they should have maybe waited, save it for something else, make it so that everybody, because at this point, this is like it's like a draft lottery.
Could have, like, because Worlds isn't till September. They could have waited a month or two. Because even if it's at the same time as Gen Con, right? The people going to Gen Con probably aren't going to be going to the Canadian Nationals.
Nope. So I don't know, man. Whatever. It is what it is. It's happening. kudos for Carta Magica for actually like bringing to this and like doing it and like trying to put it together real quick. But I just feel that this is going to be okay. The worst case scenario, let's say only like 40 people show up.
I was gonna say, what if they get like 20?
Is that even like a national championship if like nobody's there? You know what I mean? So that takes away a lot of the prestige, credibility. Of course, they don't give a shit because they're going to get all this.
Yeah.
But the point stands. The prestige and the the level of comp won't be all there, and that's kind of like a lot of people like that. I like that. That's what I do. I like to compete.
Would you rather say I won a Heroclix event with 25 people, or I won a Heroclix event with 125 people?
So check this out. This is gonna be a hot take here, but Scott Crampton's win at PJ's event with 70 players is going to be better than winning Canadian Nationals.
Probably gonna have more people at PJ's event.
Yes. And also a lot of top players are going to be not that many. I don't think of that many of the top players here. You know why? Because this is so close to Gen Con, Origins.
Yeah.
That like is US Nationals in Gen Con or Origins?
I had to pull it up. Where is it? I think it's at Gen Con, and it's 43 days away.
Yeah. So a lot of the times they've already budgeted for that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna be able to go to this within a month. That's like you said, unless you're Daddy Warbucks, that's tough, man.
Yeah, it's and dude, with everything's getting more expensive just in general. Like people aren't able to afford as much stuff. So
I think that's going to be something that obviously they'll have to work on next year and whatever. And it's just crazy because we still don't know that much info on Worlds, right? We just have to save the date. That's it.
We have to save the date so you can book your flight.
It's like, but we need to.
But you don't have your hotel.
So with whatever, man. I want to go, but I also don't want to go.
It's on my birthday weekend, September 15th, right? It's when it starts.
I mean, if you want to go, I'll go. I know Clay wants to go, and we should go.
But... I was talking to Quinn. She's like, "So you're not going to be home on your birthday?" And I was like, "Maybe not." So,
dude, if it's like you get 2 days a year, okay, that you get to do what you want to do, and there should be no questions asked. Birthday, Father's Day, that's it.
Oh, you haven't seen the memes going around about Father's Day, have you?
What happened?
So like the joke on Father's Day is like Mother's Day, right? The dads take the kids. Oh, go, honey, go do your spa, go rest, right?
Yeah.
And then so one of the videos I saw was dads get in his clubs to go golf, and honey, kids are coming over. You're gonna cook food for everyone, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah. So he goes back inside and all sad, like having to take care of everything on Father's Day.
This where look, like I don't have kids. I'm married. But if I get to there, I know. If Ray ever wants to get her shit together, then you might have to. But I'm gonna put this down. 2 days a year.
I will say
I would get 2 days a year, and she will have to agree with that before we go, because I'm like, you get every day of the year.
Yeah, I get 2.
I get 2.
I will say my Father's Day was pretty chill.
Your Christmas, everything will be yours, but these are my 2. And if I want to do this, that's what I'm doing.
There you go.
But you get 363 days of the year.
Yeah,
so there. I think that's a good trade.
Well, on a side note, just a husband and wife thing, she did leave me for my birthday a couple years ago to go to one of her conventions. So I've been saving this one in the pocket.
See? There you go. Oh, there you go. I mean, but you should be able. It's your birthday. You should be able to do what you want to do. Like, hey, look, I want to vegetate.
Dude, she lets me pretty much do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's good.
As long as it's within
reason,
husband-wife reasons, right?
Anyway, so those are the 2, and then the U.S. Nationals is Gen Con, right?
Yeah,
and that's actually a Gen Con. At least we have advanced information because it's a Gen Con, so like they know.
It was limited seats, so I believe.
Yeah. So it's 64 players only.
Hey, they allow 80 at the Canadian Nationals.
Yeah. Oh man, this makes it so hard to want to
Travel.
like be supportive, travel, and want to do it because there's a cap of 64 and 80. Like, what if you don't get to get in? What if you don't get to? You just wasted your time.
Dude, right? Like, what if you fly all the way to Canada and you're number 81?
I think there's like a registration you can do, but it just sucks because like I don't think there should be a cap for these, because you're trying to get into national, so it should be open for you to try to get in.
Yeah.
And then there's a cap when the people get in, but you're just trying to qualify to begin with, and you're capping it. I don't know. Oh, by the way, just learned a new. You know what cap, no cap means?
Cap. They're like calling someone a liar, right?
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I was gonna say, look, because we're older, so I'm like, shit. I just learned what that means. I just learned what cap, no cap means.
Yeah, I try and stay up on my lingo.
Look, I know it too. But like, I was like, I don't use that.
Cap? No cap.
It's like, it's like, stop the cap, guys. Because I've seen people put that on their TikTok or like whatever, like, oh, no cap this, and it was like, dude, what the fuck are they talking? I have to like look it up for a while. I'm like, oh, now I know what it means.
Urban Dictionary.
Oh my god,
I've been there.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Is that it? Okay, and then
that's it. Did you want to touch on the watch list before we?
Take a look.
All right, we'll touch
this
on
just dropped today,
and then we'll finish up with this. This is our topic 5. Topic 5.
Dude, next time we gotta do more trivia.
Dude, I fucking love that shit. I was fucking hyped.
I'll do more.
I was fucking. All right, so Heroclix watch list. Yada yada yada. They like to watch the game. They're always constantly evaluating. These are the 8 figures that they chose. Of course, Thanos, Sky Tyrant, Blackheart.
Hey, look, the top 3 characters. I remember the top 3 figures. I said the 3 best figures in the game.
Yeah. Molecule Man. He's up there, 4. Dude. 4.
Yeah, he's number 4.
Alchemical Potion. What the fuck does that do?
Fire. See, I was going to ask you. I don't know what that does. I just know what fire does. Oh, look at that.
Okay. Yeah, dude, super fancy. So when equipped, place alchemical potion in the circle on the back of this card with an arrow indicating pointing to the color of your choice. Free. Roll a d6. Turn the alchemical potion clockwise. The number of colors equal to the result. The character can use that power until your next turn. I have no idea why this is on there. I have no idea.
Until your next turn?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what the
so like you still have to roll to activate it like the other one, but you only get to use it till your next turn.
And this is a crazier one because you're rolling
it's like 12 different powers.
Yeah, whereas the other one's only 4, so that you can like kind of make it better.
Yeah, dude. This is
okay.
I've never seen anyone play this. I don't know why this is here. Fucking whiz kids. We don't know why alchemical fire's here. Bottom right corner, penetrating when you get hit, just sits there. Cool fire token. Wolverine.
I feel like they should have. I feel like they should have fixed this one already.
So what's the issue with them?
Okay, so it says at the beginning of the game you choose an opposing guy, blah blah, right?
Yeah.
For the mark. Okay, and what does his trait say? It says he can't be targeted, right?
Yeah.
He can't be targeted.
He has made an attack this game or is adjacent to his mark.
So the problem is, let's say you start him on your sideline and then you swap him in with Professor X.
Yeah.
He can't choose a mark.
Correct.
Because which now means how are you ever going to target him if he doesn't attack?
Oh.
Because he's not right.
They just need to do a clarification that
yeah, well that's why he's on here. That's right. So that they can like figure out how they should do it.
But if that's the issue, I feel like they should have fixed that already.
That's what.
I agree. I'm just saying I agree with you.
Yeah, they should have just fixed this. It should have been very simple.
Like if he doesn't have a token, he can be targeted, right? Or if someone doesn't have a token,
it's like if
someone there's no mark.
If there's no mark, like all it says is like if he's what's it says when he can be targeted. What?
Until he's made an attack this game or is adjacent to his mark.
Okay.
If there is one. Like that's all I need to add.
Exactly. That's all they need to do. If there is, if there is a mark. Basically they need to just say if there is no mark, then he's okay.
Yeah. that's come on, guys, don't waste your time. Yeah. And then Maggot, that's like this one. That's like a year ago. Come on, guys.
I think for sure the easiest fix for is House of X still legal?
Yeah.
Now in
moving forward. It's going to be
But-
everything. I think it's Future Foundation forward. So
Okay.
no, we're keeping Fantastic Four, right?
Yes.
Right?
Right?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
Cosmic Clash is gone, but Fantastic
Yeah.
Four's still fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, good. So then we're good.
Because we're losing
Okay.
JLU. That's JLU for and that
Okay.
starter, and then okay.
So then-
maggots.
So then Spider-Man after FF?
Yes.
So Spider-Man's still good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this one is a very easy fix for me. I think that they'll do. They
Just
should make
one.
you choose one or the other.
Yeah.
You either make the guy or you eat him. The fact that they gave him 2 separate clauses means that he can make a guy and eat him in the same turn. That's
That's
pretty
should
fucking busted. So it's one or the other. I think that's the easiest way, right?
yeah.
Because it says free make a guy and the other one says free remove
Suck
a guy.
up a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
they-
what's always made him broken, is that he can drop and suck him up. So like even if he misses whiffs the attack, there's no negative to him
Yeah.
dropping it, right? Because he's autonomous. If he whiffs, he gets to suck him back up. 40 points.
Yeah.
Or make him unique.
Nah, I think that.
But they're not. You're right. You said
No,
they
no,
don't
it's gonna
change
be
the
that.
the
They don't
rarity.
change that.
Stuff.
No, what they do is they always change little things here. Like, you know what I think is going to happen?
Nothing.
No, I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna leave it the way that they want him to be able to make a guy and remove a guy. But I think, let's put it this way. I think, you know how he has 3 different frees.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it 2. Any 2.
Okay.
One of them will be tied together with the other. I think because there's like just 3. Dude, how the fuck do they? Dude, how
They
did
get
they
away
get
with that.
this? Dude, how did they do this, man? I'm
They were-
jealous.
They were in between management was kids. I
That's
don't know.
crazy. Yeah. They let everything through. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's really good. All right. And then so those are the main ones. Yeah, obviously I think Thanos, Sky Tyrant, Black. I there's too many things with Thanos. The
If they
main
just
thing for me is he ignores everything. If they gave him, if they made the ignore everything contingent on his mind control, or let's say they change it to break blocking,
Mhm.
or just take out blocking, I think it's okay. Because then he can't be stuck on those stupid maps where he can just mind control through the walls.
Yeah. Because then if
Yeah. See, like I'm okay with him being able to mind control, being powerful like that. It's just the inaccessibility of trying to go through 3 walls to attack him afterwards because he phases away. Because he can just shoot you through all that. If he doesn't ignore the blocking, or if it's break blocking and he can't do that, which means at least he's manageable because at least you can get to him now.
yeah, like
'Cause he
the
can't
the walls aren't in your way.
Yeah, like because I'm like, look, we can fight because like we were just playing tonight and like we got to him, they were able to fight him. I still won, but it didn't feel like they couldn't do shit. He's just hard, right? And Sky Tyrant, dude, there's too many things, dude. Like they pack so much shit into him. I don't know what you would change.
So
What would you change?
at least for the first 2, for Thanos and Sky Tyrant, I would just make them non-standard characters, and you can't equip them, and that would
Because because you're changing like the whole function. Like they're supposed to be standard characters.
okay.
So that's what I think. I mean, like, I think that's what, remember they were doing. I don't know if you saw the poll. They were like, a lot of people were suggesting make Thanos non-standard.
Hmm.
And so Dan played like Thanos with non-standard.
He still kicked everyone's
It
ass.
didn't matter. Because he's still mind controlling them hitting each other. Who cares?
So just
That's
limit
why
the
I don't
mind
think
control.
I think it has to be something else. For Thanos, for me, it has to be the improved targeting thing.
That's what makes him
either-
broken.
Either it's contingent only on mind control, which I think is still bad, or make it blocking break.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
do you
would
remember
lean
when it
towards
first
the
came out?
blocking break,
Yeah, the blocking break I think is like
but like
Dude,
break everything, not just break one.
no, but he no. Just give him that symbol itself and just follow the rules. So he can only break one.
Oh, okay.
Which means if there's two walls,
so he can only target through one.
Yeah, no, just change. All I'm saying is change the symbol from no burst to add the burst, which means now you have to follow the rule of you can only ignore one.
Right? That makes it a lot harder.
Yes, and that means it's harder for him to do that to you, which also means they probably have to put like an outdoor map, which means now you can attack him.
And then everyone's just gonna play barrier.
Yeah, they can, but then remember, Molecule Man is also on theirs.
Fair.
So if he gets taken off, or if they make it so that he just doesn't turn into blocking, like let's say
they just don't convert.
Like, let's say like maximum you can turn one. Like what if they said maximum one into blocking? Like you can turn as many, whatever, or maximum only one. Instead of rolling, they just pick one.
Or half.
Whatever. So it's 1, 2, or 3. I still think that's too much.
Yeah.
Because if you get a 3, that's might as well be 4.
It's fair.
So I think max 1 would be more, because remember it's free.
Yes.
So if you're doing it free, you look at the things that are free. 0, Nightbringer, like even the old one, like the wall construct, you do 1 or 2. Right? 1 or 2, but doing it up to 6.
That's scary. I get they were trying to make it spicy with the roll of the dice.
Yeah. But dude, the fact that it's free, if they wanted to do it that way, they should have reversed it. It should have been a power action to do that.
Yeah.
Like you could do the free smoke, but then you can power action to fucking turn them if you want to do all of them or whatever that. And fire, I mean, I don't really have that. I don't know. Do you have a problem with the fire?
No, because you still have to roll to get onto it.
Exactly. And I don't know.
It takes at least 2 turns to get to where you need to get to. So
do you think that they don't like the fact that by the time you get it on your guy and you don't have any tokens, you take 1, and then on their turn you take 1, and then on your turn you take 1. So this is what I'm thinking. Alchemical fire only works at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, they would change it
so that they don't just die.
Because it's always been the things that trigger at every beginning of everything that they don't like. Like remember Goblin King? King used to be able to pick powers at the beginning of your opponent's turn. Like, that shit was stupid.
No. Him. It was Jakeem.
Was it Jakeem?
Unimind. Oh. It was Unimind.
Unimind. Oh, geez.
Unimind was. Goblin King was. It was until you chose again.
Okay. Yes, that's right.
But Unimind was at the beginning of your turn until your opponent's turn.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick offensive for my turn and defensive.
Yes, dude, that's what it was.
Stupid.
So yeah, I think the fire.
Just trigger on your turn.
Yeah, only on your turn. Like pick one, either your opponent's turn or whatever.
Because it is like 3 free damage if they hit.
Dude, 3. Oh my god, there's nothing. That's pretty dumb. So yeah, I think so.
Sure. Like on average 3. Yeah, it's stupid. And then Wolverine we talked about with fixing, and then
Maggot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, what about Blackheart? You have a problem with him? I usually don't, because I feel like I think he's evened out by the fact that he hemorrhages points.
That, and I never had an issue with really any of these, but
Wait, with any of these?
Like playing against, I didn't have any issues. Like Thanos would be the most.
Thanos for me, it's Thanos and Molecule Man. Okay. Those are the 2 for me, because
maybe I'm just so numb to Molecule Man now.
What's that?
Said maybe I'm just numb to Molecule Man now.
Yeah, well, dude. Well, because the problem is it really slows things down when you can just barrier forever.
Yes.
And they want the game to be more dynamic, more engaging, and that stops you from doing it. Which is why I was saying how they want it to be more engaging and dynamic, and then they make a piece like Molecule Man. It's like you guys the opposite of what you guys want.
It's always counterproductive. They say one thing out of one side, and
and then exactly. So for me, it's just all these are fine. I really don't care. it's just the Thanos one. The biggest problem for me is they ignore everything thing. Like
he's not going to go anywhere
no,
if they don't change anything.
Yeah, we got 2 more years for him too.
Yeah.
So, I think that that's something. That
He had his time in the sun. Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Well, we have, like I said, this weekend, the 25th, Bakersfield. Hopefully, we have a good chance. Hopefully, we can like record some games at least if we can't stream.
Dude, yeah, that'd be sick.
I'm gonna see if I can because I'm gonna see if I can set it up. If not, then it's just gonna. I might just record and then put them up later.
Whatever works for you, man.
Whatever, because like we might not have the Wi-Fi for the streaming, so I might just record it on OBS. So
yeah, that works.
And then just put it up like maybe that night or whatever. But okay, I guess we'll be back when we should be back. Hopefully, we do.
Be back next week.
Before the week of, but before because it's next week's July 4th, so probably not.
Oh yeah.
Midweek again before the 9th. So like
okay
again, and then we can get this going because we can now preview Fallout with the Disney Plus stuff. I'm excited because I want to see Disney Plus. Like
I was super hyped on this set.
I really want to play because I want to play, but we've got to run it. So
because you're helping like organize, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to do the spiel with Armando. But nice. Yeah, that's it. All right. I guess until next time, guys. Remember, only bad players blend the dice.
So don't forget to start practice rolling them, guys. Take it easy.
Yep.
Shake it, Cali. West Coast.